All right, The Matrix Resurrections. The trailer is here. And really, I just got one question. Hey, what's up, Nerd fam? It's your boy Gashawn. I want to welcome you to Enter the Nerd. So the trailer for The Matrix Resurrections has come out. A lot of people were anticipating it. I was as well. Now, upon watching it, there's quite a few things come to mind. A lot of questions, on purpose, obviously, because we really don't know the whys and the hows right now. We just can only speculate based off of what they're giving us in the trailer. So obviously, one of the biggest questions is like, how is Neo here? How is he back in the Matrix? Obviously, we see what happened at the end of Revolutions, right? But we still don't understand exactly how we are where we are and what's happening. Like, he's clearly in the real world. And one of the cool things they do is change the tint of everything. Like, you see like a reddish bluish tint the entire time, rather than there being a green tint to let you know if they're in the Matrix or not. Now, obviously, they return to the Matrix. It's literally blatantly said in the trailer. But what's going on? Does Neo remember this stuff? Did all this stuff actually happen? Is this branching off? So let's see what's happening here. Now, one of the things that I saw was immediately in terms of the combat, it was very different, because in the original one, we did have more of a Hong Kong style in terms of stunt and fight choreography. But what's really cool is 8711 is involved, which is Chad Stahelski. If you don't know who that is, that was not only Neo's stunt double, but that is the director of the John Wick movie. So Chad Stahelski and David Leitch are both involved in this, which means we already know that fight combat is going to be really good, and especially because they specialize in getting the actors to the best in their abilities. And I actually saw a little clip of that when you saw like Carrie-Anne Moss doing a little bit of stuff there. It was very, very quick, but it was like very grounded. So we might not see too much wire work. That's what this means. So when it's not like a Hong Kong style, there's not a lot of wire work to be done. It's very, very grounded, but realistic. And I mean, there might be some, we do see in the trail, like a lot of people getting like blasted away with, and obviously Neo like controlling a missile, and we see like a lot of those like more grandiose powers, because this is still the Matrix. But I'm just saying, a lot of this stuff is going to be really, really cool. Now, obviously we see people jumping over cars and stuff, and that's mostly CG, right? That's mostly just special effects. Like, it's not really wire work in that instance. But still, this film does noticeably feel different than the others. And once again, that could be by design, because it's after everything, so it shouldn't feel exactly like the same films, but also it's because the creative team. It's only one half of the duo of the Wachowskis. It's only Lana Wachowski now. So obviously it's going to be a bit different. And the question that I spoke about right in the beginning, in the hook of the video, is where exactly is Lawrence Fishburne? Because Yahya Abdul-Mateen, as much as I think we love him from all the things he's doing, he's playing Morpheus in this. But you got Carrie-Anne Moss. You got, obviously, Keanu Reeves as the lead. Why didn't you get Lawrence Fishburne? And obviously, he doesn't even know why he didn't call back. So unless this is all a big ruse and he comes back later on and he just the film's best kept secret, it'll be very disappointing, especially because, like I said, now you've got like some of the old stunt coordinators are in here. Even Daniel Bernhardt is in here, and he's, he was one of the agents, and he's also a member of 8711. It's like a whole bunch of people are back. Why would one of the main three not be here? It's very, very strange, right? And it feels different in the trailer, noticeably, and it's very awkward because like there's going to be this air of familiarity between the other characters, specifically Neo and Trinity, but that whole thing of you don't know me. I believe it, because they don't really know each other, right? It feels like it. Besides that, it's really just a wait and see kind of thing. Now, obviously, there's going to be a lot of nostalgia built into this, because they want the people who watch this movie to feel like they're still catering to things that happen to them. So that's going to happen here. There's going to be some fan service, but there's also they're going to try to explore some new things, because possibly there were some things visually that they could not do when the other films came out. So I'm expecting to see quite a bit of spectacles. Neo is probably going to be, for some reason, probably going to get a lot more powerful. I mean, I see him doing some crazy stuff here, and he's probably just coming to recognize or remember who he was from the beginning. And I feel like they're going to try to like splice up. I saw like some of the clips. They're going to try and splice up Yahya Abdul-Mateen's Morpheus into some of the old footage to make it seem like he was Morpheus the whole time, which is gonna be kind of strange, but it is what it is. I mean, who knows what happened there. But yeah, I'm gonna see this movie. I'm hoping that it's pretty good, because obviously a lot of fans of the original trilogy. Some people would argue, like, did we need this? And maybe not. Right? Let's just be honest. Maybe not. Like, and that's why a lot of us did this. Like, we're happy to see it, but maybe not. Maybe over a decade of not having this movie, maybe it made the trilogy more legendary. Will this really add to it? Right? Will it? Or will it kind of provide a stain, maybe more of like a money grab type of thing? Like, will it add anything creatively? Or will it just be borrowing from elements of 1, 2, and 3 and not add anything new? And that's, I think, my number one worry creatively, is that it'll just be, honestly, just a big piece of nostalgia. That's one of my worries, really. So, tell me, are you super excited for this film? What are your worries? What did you love about the trailer? Because there's a lot of things that I thought were kind of cool creatively, even down to like putting the exit signs in green, like trying to show you, like, that's how you get out of it into the Matrix, like get out of whatever this is, and all like the blue pill stuff. But once again, my concerns are just where it possibly could be, but it hasn't shown me anything yet. And obviously the atmosphere is a bit different, but that might not be a bad thing. So once again, I always go back and forth. Let me know what you think about it. Let's have this conversation. And yeah, Enter the Nerd.